Hello and welcome back. Welcome to the first video that is going to be about a whole lecture of about equations and inequalities. Okay, so let's get on with the first part of this whole scenario, which is the equation part. Let's actually find out what equations are. Okay, so first of all, we have to know that there is something called as a statement. Okay, so this is actually an example of an equation. Okay, so an equation has two sides. Okay, as you can see, one side is called the 2x part and the other is the 4 part. And there's also the whole situation about equations that they say that these are equal. Okay, so 2x on the left hand side is going to be equal to 4 on the right hand side. Now, what is actually left hand side and right hand side? Now, everything on the left is going to be called as the left side, and everything on the right is going to be called the right side. And what is going to be dividing that? It is going to be the equation, the equality sign. Okay, the equal, the two dashes that you see parallel to each other between 2x and 4. That is called the equality sign. Okay, so we have the left side, and 2x is part of the left side. We have the right side, and 4 is actually part of the right hand side. Okay. Now, there's actually another way of understanding equations, and it is much more intuitive, especially for me. And if I actually look back at it, I think this is the actual way I really understood it when it was taught to me like this. Now, let's say you're actually talking about some of those older scales that were used way back. For like vegetables and stuff, to actually check out what the weight is. Now, they used to put actual weights which they knew, like they had like 1 kilo or 2 kilos on the one hand, and they used to put arbitrary vegetables on the left hand side. And that way, when the balance was actually equal, they would say that okay, so whatever is on the right hand side is equal to whatever is on the left hand side. So the vegetables are equal to the specific weight. So let's say we put the 2 kilo weight on the right hand side. If the balance is balanced, okay, we have the 90-degree stuff, then we can say that the vegetables on the left hand side are equal to 2 kilos. So that is how you can actually think of equations similarly. There being the left hand side, and there also being the right hand side, which in which you put the stuff in there. So the containers are actually something which we can call as the sides. Okay, the left hand side and the right hand side, and the middle, the portion that actually holds the thing together, we can actually call it like the equality sign or something. So let's actually try to find out the left hand side and right hand side in these few examples that we have over here. Okay, so let's say we have the following equation: 3x squared plus 7x plus 4. Now, what are the left hand side and right hand sides over here? Okay, so first of all, figure out where the equality sign is. If you found the equality sign, and you can just say that everything on the right hand side is going to be right, and everything on the left is going to be called the left side. Okay, good. Now let's go on to our second example. Now we have x squared is equal to 2x plus y squared. All you have to do is find out what the left hand side is and what the right hand side is. First of all, find out where the equality sign is. You found the equality sign. Now all you have to do is say that everything on the right is the right hand side and everything on the left is the left hand side. Okay, good. Now that is all there is to equations. We have just moved past some of the basic principles of equations, and what we're going to be covering in the future videos is more in depth about equations and stuff. Okay, that is all there is to it. Thank you for watching, and I really hope you learned something.